Welcome to Team Effort. Today's topic is have fallback for all essential roles, or why your team slows to a grind when John from DevOps is out with the flu. Hi there, I'm Morten from Hyperreactive. Today we're going to cover having fallbacks for all roles on your team and why it matters. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. As always, you can read even more about this topic in the article linked in the description below, where you can also subscribe to our newsletter. The article has a list of roles that you might not think of as essential, but nevertheless shouldn't be left only to a single person. We've all seen it time and time again. Some team member is sick or goes on holiday and everything is chaos. Well, maybe not everything, but some important aspect of the team progress. This is relevant for both large and small teams, but actually even more for large teams, as it's a lot more manpower going unused. Positions such as Scrum Master or Product Owner are obvious to duplicate, and all teams probably have contingencies in place. But here's a few roles that you might not consider essential, but still want to keep duplicated in the team. Your DevOps part of the team might seem like a small part in the daily activities. You don't need to restart servers or deploy new test environments on a daily basis, but when you do, it's often extremely urgent to team progress. If you can't get your test servers fixed because Jane is trekking the jungles of Guadeloupe, well, your team suffers. Many teams have that senior developer with a huge amount of experience who'll always be the first and most diligent code reviewer for most new features. But you have other senior devs, so sure, he can go on vacation, right? Well, not without your codebase suffering, or at least someone else stepping seriously up to cover the slack. A single developer being really good at code reviews shouldn't make the rest of the team less meticulous about it. Quite the opposite. It should inspire the rest to seek out a similar standard. Keeping standards high across the team, and that goes for many other disciplines as well, allows team members to go have that dream wedding in Hawaii. If you can't make a decision on which button to use because your senior UX designer broke a leg paragliding, you will be hampered. Make sure all types of decision makers have duplicated roles where someone else can step in and make decisions for them. And don't hesitate to use those fallbacks once a key person is unavailable for any reason. Holding up sketching out a new feature because some system architect is off to a conference in Aspen just isn't worth it. As a summary, I pose to you this conjecture. The more complex any subsystem in your setup is, the more likely it is that knowledge about that system is concentrated on a single person. This goes for things like your test setup or even test setups, as you might have different systems for different levels of testing. It's also relevant for your deployment procedures, your continuous integration, and similar DevOps related issues. But it can also be a really complicated translation strategy, design style guide, documentation standard, etc. Make sure all such information is spread across multiple experts and pay extra attention to the really complicated ones. This brings me to the question of the day. When was the last time your team suffered because of unavailability? Please give your answer in a comment below and feel free to tag it like this. Finally, remember to like and subscribe for more content like this. We'll be posting new content every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so make sure to stay updated. When you follow the link below to the in-depth article, you can also sign up for our newsletter on all things relevant for modern web development teams. Keep coding and thanks for watching.